Hello, Willie. Come in.
I'd like to have a little talk with you, Howard.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It'll just be 1 minute.
What's that, Howard?
Don't you ever see one of these, Howard? It's a wire recorder.
Oh, can we talk a minute?
Willie, it records things. I just got delivery of it yesterday, and I haven't been able to sleep because it's the most horrific thing ever.
What'd you do with it?
I bought it for dictation, but you can do anything with it. Listen to this. I had it home last night. Listen to what I picked up.
How does this even work?
Let me show you. Get your hands off of it.
Okay.
So, here.
That's so lifelike.
It is, isn't it? Get that tone.
Howard, I just want to ask a favor of you.
1 second, man. Just listen to my daughter for 1 second.
Now you, Daddy.
She's crazy for me. Hey, that's me. Wait, this is my son.
Capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The capital of Arizona is Phoenix. The capital of Arkansas is Little Rock. The capital of California is Sacramento.
5 years old.
He'll make an announcer one day.
Get that, the alphabet. Wait, the maid kicked the plug out.
It certainly is a...
Shh, be quiet.
It's 9 o'clock below the watch time, so I have to go to sleep.
That's a wonderful machine. Can we?
I'll tell you, Willie, I'm going to take my camera, my bandsaw, and my hobbies, and out they go. This is the most fascinating relaxation I ever found.
I think I'll get one myself.
Sure, they're only $150, and you can't do without it. Let's say you're not at home, but you want to listen to Jack Benny. Just tell the maid to turn on the radio and record Jack Benny. And there you have it. Whenever you switch this thing on, it'll be there for you.
And when you come home,
You can come home at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 a.m. It doesn't matter. Just grab yourself a Coke, sit down and throw the switch, and there you have it. It's Jack Benny.
I'm definitely going to get one. Because a lot of times on the road, I think to myself, what I must be missing on the radio.
Wait, you don't have a radio in the car?
Yeah, but whoever thinks of turning it on.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be in Boston right now?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You got a minute?
Yeah, what happened? What are you doing here?
Well...
You didn't crack up again, did you?
Oh, no.
Geez, you had me worried there for a minute.
I'd rather not travel anymore.
Not travel? What will you do then?
Remember Christmas time you had that party here? And you said you would try to think of a free spot from here in town.
Wait, with us?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. I remember, Willie. But frankly, I'm sorry. I couldn't really find anything for you, you know?
I'll tell you, Howard. With the kids all grown up and everything, I really don't need much. If I could receive $65 a week, I could swing it.
Well, Willie, see, I know.
Well, sure, but let me tell you, between the two of us, speaking frankly, I'm just a little tired.
But you're a road man, and we do road business here. You know, we've only got half a dozen salesmen on the floor now.
God knows I've never asked a favor any man, but I was with the firm when your father was carrying you with his bare arms.
I mean, I guess, but Willie...
Your father came to me the day you were born and asked me what I thought of the name Howard. May he rest in peace.
Well, I appreciate that, Willie, but I don't have a single spot for you, and if I did, I'd slam it right in your face. But I don't have a single solitary spot for you.
God damn it, Howard. All I need is $50 a week on my table.
But where am I going to put you, kid?
Look, it isn't a question of whether I can sell merchandise, is it?
Well, a business is a business, and everybody's got to pull their own weight.
Just listen, Howard. Let me tell you a story.
Because you got to admit, business is business.
Business is definitely business. But you just listen to me for a second. When I was a boy, 18, 19, I was already on the road, and I had a question in my mind as to whether selling had a future for me. Because in those days, I had a yearning to go to Alaska. See, there were 3 gold strikes in 1 month in Alaska, and I felt like going out, just for the ride, you might say.
Well, you don't say.
Oh yeah, my father was an adventurous man. He lived many years in Alaska. Our family has quite the self-reliance streak. I thought I'd go with my older brother and try and locate him, and maybe settle in the north with the old man. But then, I met a salesman from the Parker House. His name was Dave Singleman, and he was 84 years old, and he drummed merchandise in 31 states. And old Dave, he'd go up to his room and put on his green velvet slippers, I'll never forget, and pick up his phone and call the buyers. At the age of 84, he made his living, and when I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career a man could want. Because what could be more satisfying than to be the age of 84, walk into 20 or 30 different cities, and be remembered, helped, and loved by so many different people? When he died, and he died the death of a salesman, in his green velvet slippers, in the smoke of New York, New Hartford, and Haven, hundreds of salesmen and buyers came to his funeral. After that, things were on the sad train for months.
That's the thing, Willie.
$40 a week, Howard. All I need is $40 a week.
Well, I can't take blood from a stone, can I?
The year Al Smith was nominated, Howard, listen to me. Your father came to me and...
I'm sorry, kid. I've got people to see, so...
I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. You mustn't tell me that you got other people to see. I put 34 years into this firm, Howard, and now I can't pay my insurance. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is simply not a piece of fruit. Now pay attention. Your father, in 1928, I had a big year. I averaged $170 in commissions.
Now, Willie, you never average, okay?
I averaged $170 in the year of 1928. I was in this office. Your father came to me, or rather, I was just put in this office. And I was right over his desk. And he put his hand on my shoulder.
Well, you'll have to excuse me, Willie. I've got people to see, okay? Well, pull yourself together and, come back later and I'll see you then.
Pull myself together? What the hell did I say to him? My God, I was yelling at him. Oh my God, Willie, how could I? Frank, don't you remember what I told you that time? How you put your hand on my shoulder and Frank. Howard!
Shut it off!
Oh my God, I need some coffee. I'll go get some coffee.
Wait, Willie.
I'll go to Boston.
You can't go to Boston for us.
Why can't I go to Boston?
Well, I don't want you representing us. I'm sorry, I've been meaning to tell you,
Howard, are you firing me?
I think you need a good long rest, Willie.
Howard.
And when you come back from your nice rest, then we can talk. Then.
But I need to earn money, Howard.
Wait, where are your sons? Why don't your sons give you a hand?
They're working on a very big deal.
Because there's no time for false pride, Willie. You gotta admit you're tired, and you are. And you've got two great boys to help you out.
No question. But in the meantime...
That's that, huh?
Alright, I'll go to Boston tomorrow.
No!
I can't throw myself on my sons. I'm not a cripple.
Look, kids, I'm busy this morning, okay?
Howard, you've got to let me go to Boston.
Howard, look, I've got a line of people to see this morning. Take 5 minutes, will ya? Just sit down. Oh yeah, and whenever you want to speak, whenever you're free, just stop by and drop off the samples. Trust me, you'll feel better, kid, okay? Pull yourself together, okay? There are people outside.
Oh, Ben, how did you do it? What is the answer? Did you wind up with the Alaska deal already?
Doesn't take much time if you know what you're doing. Just a short business trip. I wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, Ben, I've got to talk to you.
Having the time, William.
Ben, nothing's working out for me. I don't know what to do.
I bought timberland in Alaska, and I need a man to look after things for me.
Got timberland. Me and my boys in those grand outdoors.
You have a new continent at your doorstep, William. Get out of these cities. They're full of talk and time payments and courts of law. Screw on your fists, and you can fight for a fortune up there.
Yes, Linda.